Once again, we meet in my bathroom. So for this video, I'm going to be trying out different Korean sheet masks that I got from a swap meet that I did with some friends. Don't worry, we were safe. We all wore face masks and we did it outside. But yeah, I'll give you my first impression on each mask. I am not familiar with any of these masks, so I'm going to be learning about them at the same time that I'm going to be talking about them with you guys. And I thought while we sheet mask it up together, that I would talk about setting up regular meetings, virtual meetings with family and friends, which I've been doing during this quarantine period, and I feel like it's been helping me keep in touch with family and friends, and also just learning more about them and getting closer to them, even if we're not getting closer physically. So, the first mask I will be talking about is the Abib Gummy Sheet Mask. Heart leaf sticker. I don't know why it's called a heart leaf sticker. From the image, it doesn't look like it's a heart or a leaf. It looks bubbly and also kind of fancy. I don't know, this black stark background makes it look a little bit fancier, like an upscale mask. Apparently, the selling point for this mask is that it sticks to the skin and nourishes it back to life. Each mask is supposed to have a personalized fit to whoever wears it, so we'll see how well it wears on my face. And it seems like because it's very sticky and it clutches onto your skin, it should be more hydrating. Something that maybe one of you can give your opinion on is whether you should do your toner before or after you do a sheet mask. Epic fail, you guys. The camera memory ran out. Unfortunately, I lost all the footage I recorded of me putting the sheet mask on, so I'll just talk you guys through what unfortunately you're not going to be able to see visually. But when I pulled the mask out, it was very wet. It was dripping. Probably one of the wettest masks that I've ever used. Right now, I'm about 10-15 minutes into wearing the mask, so it is a very moisturizing mask. I was saying it has this vinyl feel. It doesn't feel like a regular fabric mask, which I like. It feels stronger and it's holding its structure more. So yeah, it is clinging to my face and I do feel the hydration. But yeah, just going on more about setting up regular virtual meetings with friends. I feel like the days are blurring together, and you would think that being inside you wouldn't schedule as many things because, you know, if you can go outside, you'll schedule a lot of activities, do all the things. But I feel like now we're much more regimented in what we're doing because we're doing pretty much the same things day in and day out, but just inside. And having these meetings with family or friends, whether you do it every week, every 2 weeks, or every month, is just a good way to break up the monotony of every day. And one reason is because it's kind of unexpected. I mean, unexpected in the sense that you learn a lot of new things about the people in your life that you wouldn't normally learn if you didn't regularly talk to them. Instead of just having kind of these one-off meetings where you're like, oh, I'll see you again soon. Okay, but then no one really sets up a meeting. When I have these regular meetings, I have these regular interactions, and I never really know what I'm going to learn about. Like my friends and I, we have this regular bi-weekly meeting, and we talk about food a lot, and I learn about new food spots that I can get takeout from that are delicious. So you can just get out of the mundaneness of the day and have something to look forward to. Something spontaneous, at least for me. I don't really talk during the day, I noticed. Like my husband is at home, but he's working, and we can go almost an entire day without saying anything to each other. So having a virtual meeting or chat makes sure that I can still talk to other human beings normally and keeps my vocal cords exercising. So yeah, make every day a little less boring by setting up these meetings with your friends. And my face still feels very nicely hydrated. Yeah, technology malfunctions. I guess this is more of a raw first impressions vlog. I'm in one of the bedrooms, not the bathroom this time. I'm gonna try this change of environment a little bit. Let me know how you like it. I feel like it's a little bit more cozy and it just kind of makes sense to do your skincare where you do your makeup. Not that I'm doing my makeup. I am getting ready to unwind, not getting ready to go out. I mean, COVID, where are you gonna go? Anyhow, we're doing the next Korean sheet mask in this random trio of sheet masks. I have the Tea Tree Care Solution Essential Mask Rex. It says tea tree oil, which is used in a lot of Korean skincare. So what are the benefits of this mask? One is that it prevents skin greasiness by minimizing sebum. It's supposed to calm and moisturize your skin. Also make it smooth. It's promising quite a lot. We'll see. It gives a little explanation on the back of what tea tree does. It looks like you can expect glossy skin, helps whiten your pores, and helps your skin to relax. So yeah, we'll see how this smells. I wonder if it'll have a tea tree scent. I feel like unless the mask is fruity or flowery, it has this cologne scent. Comment below, let me know if you know what scent I'm talking about. So setting up regular virtual meetings. Having a regular schedule just makes it so you know what to expect. You know when you're going to talk to your family or friends, whether you decide to talk at 7 p.m. every Sunday or 9 p.m. every month. It's on your calendar, and so you don't have to think about it. It's nice not having to use brain power to be like, okay, wait, are we talking today? Are we not? Or end up playing that game where you ask each other, oh, are you free today? Or sorry, I can't meet today. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. But then when tomorrow comes, we're like, oh no, actually I'm busy today. Can we talk another time? And then you just end up not following up with each other. Having a regular meeting set helps make sure that you don't continue to play that volleyball game. I can't really do my sheet mask without using a mirror. I always feel like I end up hitting parts of my face with the mask that it's not supposed to sit on. Like I just hit my lips, for example. It's honestly easier for me to know that, okay, on Friday I'm going to be talking to this person or these people, so that I can plan my own schedule around it. And it's something to look forward to. There have been many weeks where I haven't been feeling good right before the meeting. I almost want to cancel because I just want to curl up in a ball and die. Well, I just want to curl up, just be alone. But then when I talk to my friends or my family, it actually energizes me, feel much lighter. Sometimes I talk about what's bothering me, sometimes not, but whatever I talk about, I just feel like it helps kind of lift any mental burden off of me. Sometimes you just need a little socialization to put things in perspective for you. Maybe help you think about, okay, maybe what's bothering me isn't so bad after all. Or you get some advice from your family and friends on how to handle it. Or you just get some perspective on whether it's really a big deal or not. I'm trying to remember if tea tree smelled like this. I honestly haven't used the tea tree sheet mask in a while. It doesn't really have that Korean spa cologne-like scent, so it probably is tea tree oil. It is dripping in moisture. It actually dripped a little bit on my pajamas, giving off a lot of moisture, which for a sheet mask is awesome. That's what it should do. It says it has skin conditioning agents, and I really do feel like it's conditioning my skin. And another upside from scheduling regular meetings is that when you have a meeting later in the day, even if you're busy working on projects earlier, because we're at home, I almost feel like we can just keep working forever because work is at home. It's at your desk, and if you don't need to get up from your desk to do anything, if anything is forcing you, then you can just keep on going forever. But when you have a meeting with someone where you don't have to think about work, where you can take your mind off of it and just talk about fun stuff, I think it actually helps you be more efficient at your work because you know that you have to stop working at a certain time and be engaged in the conversation. So I feel like on the days where I have a virtual meeting set up with someone, I tend to juggle and prioritize my work better. I don't just mull over or continue working on parts of the project that aren't as important. I actually prioritize the most important parts of my project because I need to get off and get on that meeting. A specific cutoff point for your work really helps you focus more. Let's just say I'm like a machine on those days where I got that meeting at 7 or 8 p.m. I don't know, this mask also seems very scientific. It has like this little dropper tool in the front, and it gives the specs of what it's supposed to do right here in a kind of timeline form. Alright, I'm gonna keep this mask on for about 10-15 more minutes, and then my skin should be moisturized, hopefully. I'm doing the last random Korean sheet mask tonight, and this one is very different from the last two. I have the Pour Green Tea Mud Sheet Mask in my hand. So this one is literally going to leave mud on your face and you're going to have to wash it off after 20 to 40 minutes after it dries. This is my first time using a mud sheet mask, so we'll see how it does. Now this one doesn't only have mud, it has green tea, which is supposed to lift and hydrate your skin too. There's this little character that looks like a kappa on the front. Super cute. It says that it's 3D. Not sure what that means. Maybe it pops out a little bit. Something else to know about this mask is that you are supposed to do your toner before applying it, and it makes it very clear in the instructions. I did my cleansing and toner, so now I'll try this JJ Young Pour Green Tea Mud Sheet Mask. Now the third and most fun reason why you should set up a regular virtual chat with your family and friends. Oh, looks like the mask comes in an additional plastic. Oh. I expected the mud to be gray. I'm surprised that it's not. So there's this opaque residue on this film that's covering it. Oh, it's not a pure white mud. Or black mud like I thought. Okay, warning, this might get a little messy if you use this mask. The third and final reason why you should set up a regular virtual meeting is because you get to dive in deeper into kind of the everyday life of your family and friends. You know, when you're meeting up at a coffee shop or a restaurant, usually you have more of your social face on, but when you do a virtual chat, you're at home, you kind of see more of like the intimate side of their life, especially if you're talking to each other in your bedroom or living room, but you have a lot of like your own memorabilia in it. Oh, so this mask is actually only supposed to go over your eye. Okay, I feel like I'm getting mud on my finger. Okay, it smells like that typical Korean sheet mask. But yeah, I've just kind of had a closer look into not only the more private part of my friend's life, but also my cousins who live in different places. I have cousins that live in Texas and in the Philippines. I learned that one of my cousins in the Philippines likes to drink Milo in the morning. And a group of friends and I have a regular bi-weekly chat. We end up doing show and tell sometimes. I was showing my friends sheet masks that I had, and one of my other friends was cleaning up her room while we were chatting, so she was showing us some things that were cool and cute that she found while she was cleaning her room. And of course, everyone's playing Among Us right now, so you're learning how devious or sneaky some of your friends are. I'll probably create a whole other video on Among Us. Because you're seeing your friends in their more comfy element, you even build a deeper relationship with them because you kind of see how they live, and where you see, ooh, they like those kind of plushes. Maybe I'll get that character for them for Christmas. I don't know, because I feel like your guard is a little bit more down, you're not trying to make yourself look presentable, you kind of get to see everyone more stripped down and in a casual atmosphere where you can even just have random conversations about topics you wouldn't really get to during dinner while you're also trying to focus on eating and trying to keep the conversation going. I feel like it's more natural talking to each other, especially as the weeks and months go by and you keep this regular meeting schedule going. I really encourage you to set up something with your family and friends. You can even start off with some activities if you're unsure whether or not you guys will just sit there and not say anything. Going back to this mask, it feels like a regular mask on my skin, besides the fact that it's pretty much just half a regular sheet mask. I have to leave this on longer, so we'll see how it is afterwards, and I'll have to wash my face, which I totally get because it is kind of like I put a grayish white clay all over my face. This is supposed to cleanse and hydrate, so I should feel more moisturized afterwards. But yeah, this is the final random Korean sheet mask. I hope that you enjoyed sitting down with me and having a casual chat. Start up your own virtual chat, make it a regular thing. Let me know how that goes for you. It's been about a half hour. This is what my face looks like after I took the mud sheet mask off. There's a little bit of white residue left that I have to wash off. I guess that was a new experience wearing a half sheet mask. Alright, I hope that you have an amazing night, an amazing week, and we shall get our sheet mask on next time. I'll see you in the next video.